Today's Rajdeep Sardesai had an exclusive conversation with Congress MP Shashi Tharoor with regards to India-Pakistan relationships and India's action against terrorism. Take a look.
So listening to you, I get a sense that you're giving Narendra Modi and his government 10 on 10 or 9.5 on 10 for both the way they conducted Operation Sindoor, handled the Pahalgam attack, and even handled the world diplomatically. There are others who are questioning, even in your own party, whether Mr. Modi has allowed Kashmir to get internationalized, whether to allow an American president to announce a ceasefire between India and Pakistan is setting a dangerous precedent. Am I to understand that you're giving 9.5 or 10 out of 10 to Prime Minister Modi, which is unusual, remember, for an opposition leader to do so?
Rajdeep, it's not my place to award marks to anybody, let alone my betters, let alone the head of our government. So I'm not awarding any marks for anybody. All I'm saying right now is I believe that the matters that were under our control, namely how to conduct this operation, including its naming it, its presentation of it, the information briefings, all that were very well done. If you ask me whether Mr. Trump announcing this ceasefire was a good idea, it was a terrible idea. But if you're implying that we could have controlled it, or that perhaps a chief minister from another, a prime minister from another party could have controlled Mr. Trump better, well, I'm very happy to wish you good luck in doing that, Rajdeep. I think this is a gentleman who escapes such easy control. And therefore, I don't know whether it's entirely appropriate to score political points off Mr. Trump's shoulders, because Mr. Trump is Mr. Trump. And I don't think anybody in any foreign country is able to control what he does and how he does it. All I can say is that India has to make it very clear to the world, to Mr. Trump, to the Pakistanis, and to the Indian public, whether we're going to do what Mr. Trump implies we're going to do. And I think it's already become very clear we're not. We're not going to give the Pakistanis the benefit of a negotiation that they have done nothing to earn. We're not going to give them the privilege of sitting across the table with them as a reward for their having killed 26 civilians in Pahalgam and a further 22 in Poonch and sent 59 to hospital as well. Their behavior has been egregious, to say the least, and we're not going to be talking lovey-dovey with the Pakistanis for a long time to come. And as far as the question of rehyphenation and internationalization and so on, let somebody try and get us to talk to the Pakistanis, and we'll tell them exactly why we won't. I think we can't judge international affairs on the basis of one Truth Social post or one headline. We have to look at a pattern of behavior. We have to look at what follows next.
No, the reason I asked you that was, Dr. Tharoor, you've seen the way your party has reacted. Your party officially has called for a special session of parliament. You're a member of parliament. They've called a special session of parliament. That's been reiterated, saying we need all the issues underlying this ceasefire to be put up before Parliament. We need a full debate. You clearly are saying there is no need for a Parliament special session. You seem to suggest that, look, these are...
I'm sorry, where you got that from. I've supported the demand from the very beginning. The party has every right to make such a demand. And in fact, I pointed out that in 1962, when we were at war with China, we actually managed to have a debate in Parliament, a special session of Parliament, which the Prime Minister personally attended and responded to questions. And in those days, there was no anti-defection law, so some of the toughest questions came to him from his own party, and he was able to handle that. So I think a parliamentary session is entirely healthy. I've done my part as chairman of the External Affairs Committee in requesting the Foreign Secretary to come and give us a briefing, which he's going to do next Monday. That's the prerogative of the committee. And that's his duty, and he's accepted that duty. So that's part of the parliamentary accountability process that is so important in a parliamentary democracy like ours.